Hi all and welcome to the studio for Surfer's Mat. So we're going to take some Pilates exercises, add a few tweaks, a little creativity so that it applies perfectly to get you powered up, strong and ready for your surf. This workout is perfect for anybody, but specifically for surfers who are maybe landlocked or having long flat spells like we're having this summer. So let's move, let's get our core engaged, and let's get ready so that when we are back in the water, we're having as much fun as possible. All right, see you on the mat. Here we go. So let's begin with some work for the legs with footwork that we're taking from the reformer and placing onto the mat. We'll start with our first half of this standing. Heels together, toes apart, and just bend your knees down. Take your hands to the mat. Pull those heels together strong. Scoop your abs deep and reach up. Now pushing your navel to the ceiling. Keep the heels lifted as we come down. And up, down, and up. Let's reach. Push strong through the abs. Reaching through the feet. Two more. And two. Lovely. Okay, bring the feet together now. Come up into a standing position. Arms out in front, or if you want, behind the back of the head. Take the squat as low as we can and standing up. So our feet are flat. We're pushing through our heels and our toes. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Down and up. Abs in and up. Work strong. Two more. And up. Lovely job. Take a step to the front of the mat. Fold your arms like a genie. One foot behind the other. And with control, lower ourselves to the mat. So we're going straight into the intensity of the workout. No messing around. This is a power spike to get us energized and ready for the waves. So hand over hand behind the back of the head. Pick the legs up. Let's do our footwork from here. So scoop your abs, lower back into the mat, bend your knees, heels together, and pull your toes back. So it's really important while surfing that we have good feet that can articulate. So reach them away. Pull them in. Keep the shoulder blades off the mat if you can. And reach. Scoop in the abs. And reach. Work strong. Breathe in as we go through. Yeah. Let's do three more. 3. And 2. And 1. Bring the feet together. Curl your toes this time like a bird on a perch. And out. Thighs together. Abs in and up. Working strong from the powerhouse. That's the abs. The deep abs, the seat, and the inner thighs. Let's do 2 more. And out, bring them in. Flex the feet back. Push the heels away this time. Still scooping strong with the abs. Shoulders off the mat. Pulling the little toes back as well. 3, and 2, and 1. Bend the knees in. Lower the head back. Just take a moment. Reach the arms up to the ceiling. Down by the sides, chin to chest, nose to navel. Reach the legs out and let's pump the arms strong. So we're now doing our 100. We're going to do it with scissor legs. Scissoring the legs. Pumping the arms strong. Breathing in and breathing everything out the lungs. Keep working. Let's speed the scissors up. Speed the scissors up just a little. Reaching those legs away. Keep with me. You're going to feel this in the abs now. Couple more sets. Big inhales, big exhales out. If you can, forcing the breath in through the nose, out through the nose. Last set. And bend the knees in. Lower the head down. Take a movement, just move it from side to side. Chin to chest. Roll up to sit. Seated here for the roll up. We're going to take a little variation on this. Let's start. Feet apart. Sitting tall, bring your arms out in front of you. Now scoop your abs deep, lower back to the small of the back, come back up, sit tall. And again, lower back to the shoulder blades this time. Coming all the way back up, sit tall. All the way back, head all the way down. Take the arms up, take a stretch. Curling back up again, sit tall. One more like that, abs deep. Arms up, curl up. Reach, sit tall. Let's add a twist now. Scoop the abs back, reach. and return. Sit tall. Scoop the abs, reach back through the other side. Sit tall. Keep working each way. Reach from fingertip to fingertip, really broadening the body. Inhale as we come up. Exhale as you twist. And we're keeping the hips square. Coming back up. One more each way. And up. Last one. And up. Sit tall. Straighten the legs out. Feet come together this time. Now pulling the navel back. Just take a stretch. Lower all the way down to the mat. Arms up. And roll. And reach. 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 Lowering back with control. Rolling up. Scooping the abs. Reach beyond the toes. Pulling the navel back. Reach through the heels as we lower down. One more to go. All the way up. And then lower all the way down to the mat. Arms reach up and by your sides. I'm going to bring my seat forward a little for the next exercise. Legs to the ceiling. Take a moment. We're going to touch our toes and then push our hips up. So the first one is chin to chest, pulling my heels together. I'm going to reach up to touch my toes. Hands down, lift my seat up. Reach up to touch my toes. Lift up my seat. And again, up to touch my toes. Lift up through the seat. Two more. Reach for the toes. Seat to the sky. Reach for the toes. Woo. Reach for the sky. Bend the knees down. Hands on top of the knees. Pushing the legs away. And then push the knees into the hands. So the arms stay straight. It's a good way of opening the shoulders, working the abs, and breathing. So we push. And we push. Keep smiling. Doesn't look like there's much going on, but believe me, we're working isometrically, pushing the knees into the hands, shoulders down into the mat. Two more breaths here. And then lower the legs down. Hug the knees in. Rock backwards and forwards until we come all the way up to sit for roll like a ball. So we're going to roll like a ball from Pilates and we're going to add a little dynamic jumping in there. So let's just start with the ball roll. Hands initially behind the backs of the thighs, feet up. Scoop your abs deep, round back to the shoulder blades. Come back up. This bit feels good. Work in the powerhouse. Now you're happy just to stay there if you want. Just staying with this gentle scoop. Strong exercise though. Otherwise, come all the way up, bouncing just off the back of your sit bones, hug the legs in. Let's roll like this. The tighter we hug, the harder that roll becomes. And again, rolling back. And now to add a little dynamic work. If you're with me, stay with me. We roll back, come up, stand, out, roll back, and up, and stand. And down, roll back, come up, and stand, and down, last one, and up, and stand, and down, onto our backs, hugging one leg in, other leg reaches long, ab series time, here we go, hug, and hug, and hug, hug it in, reach away, working strong, reaching the leg away, hugging the other leg in, one more on each side. Both legs in, hold the ankles, double leg stretch. Arms, legs, reach long, sweep the arms, hug it in. Reach out, sweep the arms, hug it in. Keep working, reach, sweep, and hug. Big inhale out here, exhale here. Two more. And sweep, and out, and sweep. Scissors, legs to the ceiling, other leg long. Now you hold wherever you can. I got my ankle, but you might want to hold lower down if the hamstring's feeling tight. Pull, 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 pull. Abs are deep. Legs are strong. Breathe in as we work the abs. Like no other exercises, the ab series. They get every single abdominal in the abdominal range. A couple more on each side. Pull, 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 pull. There it is. Lower lifts, heels together, toes apart, hand over hand behind the back of the head. Now really pull your nose to look into the navel. Lower the legs away. And lift. And lower. And lift. Two more. And lift. working strong. And lift, crisscross, and cross. Opposite armpit to opposite knee. Working the obliques, scooping the abs. Criss, and cross. One more each side. And then come up to sit. Spine stretch forward, which is great for the breathing. Pull the toes back, hands down on the mat. Sit tall. Abs scoop, chin to chest. And exhale everything out the lungs. Inhale, stack the spine up tall. Exhale it out. Breathe it out. Inhale, stack it up tall. So breath in, breath out. The spine work, the ab work, it's all there as well. But that breathing is the key component. Exhale it out. Inhale up to the last time. Exhale it all out the lungs. Okay, from here, let's take hold of the ankles. Do a little balance work. So hold your ankles up. I want us to take one leg and straighten that leg up as much as we can. That flexibility is key when we're in the water. Staying mobile helps us stay injury free. It helps us just change legs. It helps us adapt to our changing conditions all the time. Okay, you can hold the backs of your thighs if straightening the legs is a little too much at this stage. Let's do a couple more on each side. Holding and balancing just off of those sit bones. More on each side. Now, lower the legs out. Again, reach forward. Sit tall. Okay, we're going to twist. Just twist and center. And twist and center. And as I'm twisting, I'm anchoring my seat down. And twist and center. And twist and center and twist. Now let's add a little flexion as well. So let's twist and reach and breathe it all out. Inhale up. This is the saw. Breathe it all out. And again up. Big inhales there. Exhale it out. Inhale. And last one, just exhale it out. Sit up tall. Cross the legs. Challenge. Push the palms or the knuckles into the mat. Lift your seat. And if you're able to as well, let's lift the legs up as well. We're going to hold for the count of 5. Okay, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower your seat down. Options to repeat that, or you can just lift one leg at a time, or if you want to turn the heat up, both legs out in front. This is a super challenge now. Strong core challenge, great for the shoulders as well. Let's lift up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, take a fold. Cross your legs, hands in front, and jump the legs back. 3 push-ups here. 1, 2, 3, up. Walk the hand to the one side. Lower, push up on that side. Hand comes out to the outside of the mat. Lower and push up here. Okay, challenging ourselves. When you do your takeoff, being strong through a push-up position can help a lot, helps a great deal. But being able to do that and changing the surface really mirrors what goes on in the water a lot more. Let's do one more on each side. To the other side. And center. And then lower ourselves onto our tummy. Modified Swan. So we'll start with the Swan. It's a great way of just lengthening the spine. Push the nose to the top of the mat. Inhaling. Head, chest, shoulders lift. Exhale. Lengthen back down to the mat. And again, lifting up. And lengthening down. One more like this. It's all about length. And lower. Now reach the arms out. Okay, so from here, it's all about adding a little bit of a twist as well. So we're twisting our Swan up. So we lengthen up. Bring the arms in. Lift to one side. And lower through the center. and up, and lift, and reach, and return. All the time, I'm looking to bring length into my body, and this helps with paddling and body position on the board, and also that extension, which is a great opposition to all the flexion and muscle and ab work that we do. Lengthen down. One more on each side. And down, up to the, lift the right side. And down. I'm working everything, not just my upper body. This is all switched on. Let's take the seat to the heels, round it up, and turn onto our seat for a little side bend work. Always a great way of challenging the shoulder girdle. So top foot in front of the bottom foot. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale, reach up and get a stretch. Exhale, lower down. And up, just let the seat just kiss the mat. And up and reach. And one more time. Up and reach. Come all the way down. Swing your legs around to the other side. Ready to go. Sit up tall. Inhale up, stretch and reach. Lowering down with control. Just kiss the mat with the seat. Working strong. So we're lifting our hips nice and high. Making a big arc as we come up. Last time, big stretch. Come all the way down. And swing our legs back around. Okay. Moving on to all fours. We're coming to the end of this short, sharp blast of a workout. Turn ourselves around. So this is a superb challenge for core stability, shoulder function, and just to challenge us in a different way to usual. So let's lead ourselves into that with control. Curl the toes under. We start with bird dog, just lifting opposite arm, opposite leg, and change. Opposite arm, opposite leg. And you'll notice that for this one, I'm doing with my toes curled under, because that's going to lead into the next part of the exercise, which is just coming up right now as we come in, because we're going to lift those legs off. Now this is where the challenge happens. Let's just take opposite arm, ooh, opposite leg. That's like threefold. It's 3 times more intense, I promise you. You see me shaking and wobbling, trying to keep my knees not too high, not sticking my bum in the air, and keeping them just hovering off the mat. Super challenging for the whole body. Other side. And then let's add a little more challenge. So now reach out, turn, push the hips up, and reach up with the arm. Get that nice work through the whole of the front body. Let's turn around. Other side. Always a challenge. One side's always weaker than the other. And you'll notice which side's working for you and which side isn't. And up and around. One more each way. Reach it out. Flip it around, reach it up. Turn it back around. Bring it in. Last side, reach out. Turn it around. Push those hips up. And back. And around. Now, we're back here in this position. Lower the knees for a moment. Take rest position for 2 breaths. Feel the back body. Stack the spine up. Thigh stretch. So, arms out in front, hips forward, scoop the abs, and let's just hinge back and stretch the front body. Lift tall. Abs in and up, everything working in an upward direction. The seat is on, your inner thighs are working, and up. Let's do 2 more. That feels good. Feels good on the front body, but it's still challenging. Challenges the quads, challenges the seat, challenges the powerhouse. Here we go, last time. And up, onto all fours. Curl the toes under again for knee stretches. It's another exercise that we've stolen from the reformer work. Works beautifully on the mat. Here we go. Round the back up, knees up and off. Start with the right leg, reach it back and in 5 times. That's 5. Change legs. Keep those knees just hovering just off the mat. 1, 2. Scoop the abs. 4, 5. Arch in the back. Same exercise. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, change legs, 1 and 2. Abs are deep, push the floor away and bring it back. Rounding now, staying those knees up, stay with me. Here we go, knee in, so round and straight, and round and back, and 3 more. And 2, last one. Bring it in. Last leg, stay round. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Last one. And in. Rest down, rest position. I'm getting a good sweat on. Breathe in, bring the breath into my body. Feels great. Okay, so we're challenging the shoulders still, challenging the arms. These are all things that are going to build that stamina, the core strength as well, but we need a little more mobility, especially in the hips. So here's a great exercise for just working that mobility. Bring your hands in front, step back into a plank. We bring whichever leg, I'm bringing the left one forward to the outside edge of that front hand, and I'm lunging into that. Take that leg back and change. Lunging in, take it back and change. And you just bring it as far up as you can. And back, and in, and back. And the other side, just working that hip mobility, lengthening the body, and still working that arm strength as well, which is key for when you get back in the water. 1 more on each side. And back, and back. And to the knees, take rest position again. Okay, great work. Let's come into our final exercise. Just for fun, we'll do some pop-ups. It's always good to practice your pop-up when you're out of the water, especially between long flat spells. So with the pop-up, it's changing it from a jump and making it more simulating a running motion. And you're going to find that gives you a lot more power, more dynamic, straight from your feet into your first turns. Okay, so working that, we're going to do pop-ups to the right, pop-ups to the left. So goofy and natural, just to keep it balanced. So with me, on your tummies, body long and strong. We will start goofy, because I'm facing the camera. Here we go. Lift the head to shoulders, and in, down. Natural, and in, and goofy, and in, natural, and in, and goofy. Last one, natural, and back down, lower to the mat, push up 3 times. Now push your hips to the ceiling, walk your hands back to your feet. Let's finish standing, roll ourselves back up, arms out to the side. So finish standing on your mat, a little balance work, arms in front, come up onto your toes and lower your heels down. And again, lifting up, abs are working, seat, inner thighs, all reaching up. Last time, lifting up, lowering down. Now just add a little more balance, come up onto the toes, bend the knees, and up 3 times. 1, and up. That's 2. 1 more. That's 3. Arms by the side, heels apart, roll the shoulders back, take deep lungfuls of air, and just bring that heart rate back down again. So thank you for joining me. I hope you can join me here for some more surfer workouts in the future. Keep surfing, keep the stoke alive, and I'll see you either here on the mat or hopefully in the water.